this new Columbia Zoo manager? Speaking. Here's Bernie from the Goodwin Zoo. Listen, I heard a lot of good things about your work. How's it going? Doing well, sir. New Otter Creek habitat is big hit with the guests. That's great. In fact, I would like to help you out a bit with your restoration project. We have some gray seals that does not fit our current plans and I would like to ship them to you. What do you say? Oh, that's mighty generous. Thank you. How can I ever repay this back to you? Just make sure they have a nice habitat and take care of them, will you? Yes, I will. Thank you, sir. Yes, I will. Oh, we are mighty lucky, really. Welcome back to the Columbia Zoo, and well, we don't have any other choice than to do the seals today. And really great news. We got some nice gift from the Bernie, and well, that's great. But I think we have made good progress last time with Otter Creek, and look at that. Oh, who is this? As Bingo. Oh, you like the bubbles? You like the bubbles, of course you do. Animal talk, facility inaccessible. We do have some stuff to work on for some reason. Well, how come this is inaccessible? Whoa, I think it's a huge success. That's funny. Still, it's funny. So I think we are doing pretty well. Look at our finances, huh? Just a quick look. So I think, oh man, 12,000 per year is our income. That's better than I expected. So I think we can even do some marketing, maybe, like some serious marketing. No, let's start low with the poster campaign. That should be good. That can attract us some. Oh, wait a second. What is this? I like this. Oh man, we are going to have reindeer babies. And this is, if I'm not mistaken, this is Paulina. No, that's Janneke. And here's Paulina. Okay, guys, I need to show you this. But first of all, we are expecting baby. Awesome, we are expecting baby. So I went ahead a little bit, and we already have some stuff in, and we have 3 keepers. And because Janneke, Karl, and Paulina are my biggest supporters and well, commenters, whatever, they are very supportive of me. So I went ahead a little bit and made you guys my first keepers. Hope you don't mind. So Janneke, you are going to take care of bisons. Karl is with the otters, and Paulina, she already knows, is taking care of reindeers. And I think we are going to have a baby to name. So that's a good news. Definitely, we already have some plans how to name this baby. And you probably guessed it anyway. So, but let's wait for it. Maybe it's going to be she, not he. But that is definitely good news. I have one more thing to do, however, in terms of the stuff, and that's wet research. Look at that. We have no research whatsoever. So we are going to add a new new wet. This wet is going to have a name, so I can remember. This is going to be Ames Researcher, and all you are going to do, dear Ames, you are going to research, because we are lacking research. Let's start with the otters. I really want to upstart the otters. So right now we have 4 of them: Chi, Fluffy, Paloma, Bingo, and I think we can have more. So looks like we have some alpha female there and alpha male, which is fine. We have non-rated, so hopefully we have some luck with kids, and that's why the research is important to us, right? You know, to get some good kids. But I've looked upon animal trading market once again. There are no good otters with some reasonable price. Look at this one. It's not perfect by any means, and the price is ridiculous. So I bought actually one just right before I started to shoot. This one is not rated, but immunity gene is lacking a little bit, but otherwise it's all green and good. So we are going to move Esmeralda in. Oh, Esmeralda, that's like some, you know, we already have, I think, Paloma, Esmeralda. That's like from some, some cheap soap opera from South America, right? If you know what I mean. So we are gonna keep it. We are gonna keep it. Let's have fun with this. So staff room is not accessible. What is happening? Kyle Senior can get into the staff room. I think it's just crowded, right? Yeah, capacity. We need another staff room very soon. So I make sure I will include this into my speed build. I think we can take this keeper hut I have built here. It's the only nice building I have, actually, I think. And we can copy and paste it somewhere around here. I think we are going to have to create some sort of a another hub with some facilities here anyway, because we are going to expand this way. So I think that's a good idea to have a keeper hut here. Maybe I'll do that in the speed build. And one more thing to do, really, one more thing to do. I've been noticed on the Facebook by a couple guys that I have misspelled North American otters. I am missing R here, so thank you guys for mentioning it, because this is just silly, right? Okay, we are doing fine, and let's give our otters chance to breed or something. Oh, they are swimming. That's great. We have some gift here. Education. Okay, good to know. Good to know. Alright guys, let's do a speed build, and then we will return back to management and have some more fun with the otters. Look at that. Oh man, it's lovely. It's lively and lovely. Now for the speed build, guys. First of all, let me thank you quickly, because I think the first video of this series with the otters was very well received, which is a nice surprise, and I'm very thankful for that. And we even reached 800 subscribers on the channel, which is I mean, I'm not that particularly into celebrating such small numbers and stuff. I know this is still a rather small and little cozy channel, so hopefully you are enjoying the content, and it shows. You know, I do appreciate any comments of yours and some feedback, but I mean, if you are just lurking out there, listening and watching my videos quietly, I do appreciate that too, because well, you know, I do that all the time. I'm not that kind of person who feels the need and urge to comment or anything and engage very quickly. So I definitely understand, and that's totally fine. I mean, that's totally fine. But in case you have any comments, I always try to reply and engage with you guys. So anyway, how are you all doing? I mean, it's Christmas time already, so do you have your presents packed? Do you have a Christmas tree set up? Do you have all the preparation done? I mean, me and my family, we were doing some Christmas cookies just this past weekend. I don't know if that's a thing in your country. Here we do have some special cookies for the Christmas, you know, and it's not just about the cookies. It's also about the process of making them, right? It's a family time, so. And it's fun with the small children. I mean, it's a mess, obviously, a lot of mess, but it's fun. It's definitely fun, and kids love it. So that's good. So hopefully you are having a nice time before the Christmas, as I do, and definitely I hope you all stay safe, because right now, as we all know, the situation is kind of different. I mean, this Christmas is going to definitely be special, and unfortunately I don't mean it in a positive way. So I definitely hope you all stay safe and enjoy the holidays with your family, with your friends, because I think that's the most important part of it. Um, Regarding myself, I think I touched it a little bit in the previous video that there might be slight delay in some videos during the Christmas because I will be pretty much busy with the holidays. So it might take I might take a week off or something like that with the next episode. I mean, no, the next, but the next after the next. Was the correct word for that? I don't know. Interesting. I should look that up anyway. That is because we'll be visiting our families and stuff. So not much time, and probably not even. I don't even going to have a lot of motivation. Really, I'm going to just chill out during the Christmas, and you definitely should do that too. I hope you have a good time. And yeah, so that's about that, and we can talk about Planet Zoo a little bit. I think that's why you are here, right? Anyway, so I'm doing a speed build on the seal habitat, and it was a good opportunity to me to finally get really touch on that aquatic park, because the previous habitat I did for the otters, I did it in a North American kind of vibe. So I haven't used a lot of those new stuff and new things, and I finally get to it during this speed build. You see me plopping down a lot of, and I mean tons of those new fake rocks, which are nice, but I feel like there could be a little bit more variety to them. There's not a lot of big rocks of those four rocks, a lot of them. So it just means that once you place a lot of them, it kind of look the samey on a certain levels, which is a bit disappointing. But maybe they will add some of them, and it still does look good. I mean, you can recolor them, so you cannot ask really more than that. What I would like to touch a little bit is the story, right? I got a lot of comments from you guys on the story, on the backstory, little backstory I did for the first episode. I'm really thankful it is a success. So I decided that we should continue with the story a little bit. So you got another touch in this particular build. So hope you enjoy that, and I do have some more story lined up for the next episode. So we are definitely going to continue with a little bit of role playing, because I think it adds some spice and flavor to this franchise. I think the franchise is really about that. So that's definitely fun. Now for the build itself, I wanted this seal habitat to be a lot of rocky. Really let the new aquatic DLC shine. Really not overdo it. I wanted it to have 3 major parts, and I kind of struggled to fit them all. I mean, to do the layout of the habitat so that it has everything and it fits into the current situation and place in our zoo. So what I'm talking about is that I wanted it to have a very big, glassy underwater viewing. So that's what I was building in the first part of the speed build. So I think I managed to do that just fine. Then I wanted some kind of lighthouse, because I think it fits the seal theme very well. Now about the lighthouse. So at first I thought I'm going to build one myself. However, as usual, I was looking at the workshop for some inspiration and really to look at what others do, and I found this very nice and awesome lighthouse from Nessavende on the workshop. So I took that. So big props and thanks to Nessavende for I don't know. amazing lighthouse which I use. I will definitely get you the link in the description. And huge props to this particular builder for a very nice build, and it saved me some time. It saved me some time, so I do appreciate that. So that's the second thing I wanted to do, and the third thing, you could see I wanted to create some kind of a education animal talks area with some stands and bleachers in the background, so that there can be some animal talks like in real life that there is usually do for the sea lions, for the seals. So I know it's all fake, right? And you know that the in-game peeps are not actually going to stand on that bleachers, but they will at least just gather out there, because I've placed the animal talks item, yeah, that one right there, and they will at least gather there to listen some of the new feature that animal talks, which came with the free update. I really like how it works, and I think we managed to do pretty fine with that in the otters area. So I hope that for the seals it will work very well too. So that's the third thing I wanted to achieve. So the layout went pretty good, and I even managed to add some shops and some buildings near that. I am a little bit sad that there is not too much animals that fit this theme, which is like the Greenland, the sea, really the cold stuff, because I like it. I kind of like it, and that's where the new recolorable building pieces really shine to create those kind of very bright and very colorful buildings that you can see if you Google up the Greenland or some really north kind of Atlantic theme. So we will get a lot of rocks and a lot of those colorful buildings which I just created here for the lighthouse, and I will create some more and do some shops with that. I think it can be used for the penguins as well. However, it's kind of weird because the penguins all live in southern part of our of the earth, on the southern hemisphere, while the seals, the Atlantic seals, are more typical for the north, I guess, or at least that's my feeling about them. So I will try to come up with some penguin enclosure next, and try to connect them with at least the aquatic rocky theme a little bit. But it's fun to build in this kind of team, so that's why I'm kind of sad that I don't feel like there are any more animals that can fit in. I mean, we could do the Arctic animals and try to kind of fit them into this team, but it feels like forcing it, and that's not exactly what I would like to do, really. Now I'm doing some shelter for the underwater views, and I wanted to touch on this topic a little bit too. I know that's not easy to do actually, and this new aquatic DLC is all about aquatic animals, they're diving, so that obviously means that you should do some underwater views for them, and I just think it's not very easy for like beginners or for not that experienced players. It can be quite challenging, so I was thinking if you need some if you would need some tutorial on that. I mean, there are probably some of those out there which explains how you could do the underwater viewings, and it's not that complicated once you get the basics done. The basics being that only glass barrier and terrain will hold the water in. Any walls, any rocks which you can place around will not do it. So you need to keep that in mind when doing your underwater viewings. But also there might be a lot of people who downloads the stuff from the workshop, the habitat blueprints, right? And I can see that, for example, this habitat which is going to go on the workshop, it might not be the most obvious and easy to place it and to do that underwater viewing. So I was thinking if you guys would appreciate some kind of tutorial on that. Not sure, let me know. If so, I could do like quick video on that. You really obviously when you download this from the workshop, you need to create that barrier for yourself. I mean, there might be some other blueprints which are easier to place than this one from me. That's because I want to include a lot of stuff that is outside the boundary of the habitat itself, and that's why I need to create a new barrier around before I put it on the workshop, and you need to set that up for yourself. I at least try to add as much instruction as possible there, really, to not leave you guys out in the cold, but I know it can be challenging. So in case you would like me to do some tutorial on that particular topic, just let me know. I mean, we could do a quick video about that, because the aquatic DLC is all around this, right? And I do know it. Alright, this speed build is on the longer side actually. It took me a while to figure it all out, the seals, but it was fun. So I hope you guys are having fun too, and I will leave you for the last like 4 or 5 minutes with some music, and I will return to you for the live part, and we're gonna take some of those seals from Bernie, which is a very nice gift of him, and we will put them in their new habitat, guys. Yeah. Guys, love is in the air in Outback Zoo. Look at them cuddling together and mating. Oh man, love it, love it. So what do we have? Do we have... No, we don't have any juveniles. Well, that's disappointing, guys. And about enrichment, species food enrichment is not there, so maybe we can look at that before we go to the seals. That's a bit disappointing. I mean, the otters, I have some issues though with the otters. I kinda misjudged the space of the habitat, and it shows that we are on the verge of not making it as the navigable area and the swimming area. Just a little bit, but we even flirted with the protesters a little bit here, so some issues though, some issues. Now let's change the time a little bit. Look at this lighthouse. That's amazing lighthouse from the Nessavende. Really love it, guys, love it. So get that for your seal if you like, you know, some flavor to it. So this is it, guys. This is it. Seal rock habitat. We have some nice underwater viewing, which works magic. Look at this one, swimming there. Oh, that's even better than I thought it would be. Looking so cool, so cool. Now the lighthouse is giving it like, look at from the point of guests, you just approaching the sea rock, huge underwater viewing and the lighthouse, and you are probably curious, wanted to see more, so you go around and there's a couple of shops and this viewing gallery. There's some animal talks happening. So what's the... It's August, all right. Let's set it to September, and we can have animal talk right away if we do have the educator somewhere. Okay, let's take a look. We have sun on the opposite side right now, but I think it looks cool. It looks pretty cool. I really like working with this new aquatic set, and look at these little guys. Just my camera is off. But they seem so happy. They seem so happy here. So what have you gotten from Bernie? So we have gotten Sealed Cooper, Deep Diva, and Fishy Smelly, right? So we have 3 seals from Bernie. The names are kind of weird, but we can't be too picky, right? We just got them for free from Bernie, so probably we will name the little ones once we have some little better, little better, because this is really weird. But overall, what was that? I haven't touched anything really. Sheldon, what are you? I mean, their movement on the ground is a little bit funny, right? Oh man, loving the seals, really loving the seals, and the habitat, I think it came out really well. We do have some issues. Can't find accessible staff room. I will fix that later. That's nothing. Many things. Oh, many guestings tickets are underpriced. I'm always happy to see that. So we will raise the tickets to get some money in. And yeah, how about your thoughts on this? Really, get it from workshop if you like it. Unfortunately, the stance doesn't work really. It's just for the show. But I imagine there could be some show there, and it would be awesome. And Otter Creek is still working well, even though I think the issue with the space is real. So we might want to push a little bit further the back wall, just to make sure we have enough space. So I will do that. And let's look at our old part of the zoo, which still waits for the renovation. Bullseye is happy. So is Embrace. Hey buddy, how are you doing? Little bit tired, I know. It can be tiring, the world and the life and everything. Yeah, so Agatha is pregnant, yes, expecting offspring. We still haven't got to the point where we have a little baby out there, so that's going to probably have to wait for the next episode. I'm glad, really, guys. I'm glad you came to see do these seals, and I hope you like it. I hope you can provide me some feedback, and if you wanna just silently support me, really, the subscribe and the likes goes a long way. And hope to see you in the next one, guys. We're gonna have some more fun with the storytelling, and we are probably going to have some fun with the penguins. So definitely make sure you do not miss the next episode of the Columbia Zoo. Stay safe and have fun, guys. Goodbye.